generally, if it says that it's a unsecured or a forgotten, they're going to have NPCs, especially in a wormhole. They will definitely. If it's a NPC specific site, so if it says like a Sancha or Grista or Angel, they will not have a NPC spawn. They will just be that, like, they won't have any NPCs whatsoever. But if you go to a forgotten relic or data site, or sorry, an unsecured data site in a wormhole, they will have NPCs or any sort of relic or data that isn't a specific name, like, you know, within the factions. And then, you know, ghost sites, they're never safe because they will blow up on you. I need to get the scaling for that as well, because depending on which...
Well, if they're not safe, then there's got to be something in there to incentivize somebody to go in there.
So
it's good loot.
It's really good loot, right? But the timer doesn't start until you decloak your ship. So if you're not a cloaky ship, then the timer will start straight away before the NPCs turn up. But I need to find the information on how long it takes on a rough average for what level and what area of space. So the ghost sites will explode as well, and they will do a stupid amount of damage to your ship. So depending on where you are at the time, depends on how much damage it does. In high sec, it's like 5,000 damage or something like that. In low sec, it's about 10,000. In wormhole, I think it's like 15 or 20. And then null sec, it's about the same as wormhole. So depending on what where you are and what ship you're in, depends on what you're going to basically want to use. So a good example is some of our nice lovely fits that we have in Corp. So let me see. So this is for a high sec ghost site. It has a decent amount of like tankability, and I believe it can also be used in some of the others. I can't remember how much EHP it's got. Yeah, so because of it being like almost 50,000 EHP for me, it should be around 40-ish, maybe 30 for some of you guys. But yeah, it should necessarily be able to tank most ghost sites, but it's only because of it being a plate. But again, the plate system, when it comes to being in a wormhole, if you're going to jump through a wormhole, what you want to do is offline the plate. So you'd open up your fitting window and just offline it. And that then lowers your mass. And then when you get through to the other side, you get to a safe or a safe point, or make a safe point, then you can re-online it and do whatever you need to do. Why the hell are my drones not out?
You've been too busy talking.
Yeah.
I'm getting attacked. I drone out, they flew by me. I'm not worried about it, but I'm like, I don't want to deal with that right now.
Well, if you've got drones, then, you know, combat
right,
drones.
Yeah, like, you really gotta do anything, just launch your drones. Hit the Shift F button.
Yeah, literally, like, whenever I mine, I always have combat drones out, unless I'm in a fleet.
Right.
So,
right, yeah, I'm in a fleet, and I usually don't pull them out unless I need them. But I just sent them out. It's 2 drones. I don't have a gun, otherwise I'd shoot at them too.
Yeah.
And I'm moving too fast.
Yeah, but this is why, like, when you're out mining, it's always good to have combat drones. And, you know, when you look at, like, all the mining doctrines, they generally got combat drones. Now, if it's got an ECM drone, then I need to double check, actually, to be fair. Shouldn't have any ECM drones on them, but...
Come on, attack them. I said attack them.
Wait, did I not save... Oh, that's cruisers, that's why. Dumbass. Yeah, I also need to go through the corporate fits, because there's a lot in there that doesn't need to be in there. Worms...
range 2100.
Yeah.
Oh, they're just out of my range.
Yeah, so for
We're
example,
gonna have
like,
to fix that.
yeah, so for example, our Doctrine Fit is all literally dead on Tech 1, no meta, and it's always got combat drones in. Pretty much every single one of them should. Wormhole Miner needs to be disappearing and changed. Because that doesn't need to be there, to be honest.
I'm gonna have to upgrade my drone so I can have more range on them.
You can get more range through a... oh, I've already saved this one as a starter one. Cool. You can get more range through skills. I cannot remember which one it is though.
It's probably in the drones category.
Yeah, no, I get that, but I mean, like, I just can't remember which
Drone
one.
avionics.
Right, yeah, I had to look at them.
What's that stuff?
Drone avionics.
Okay, there we go.
Drone avionics, okay.
Come, you little bastards.
Oh, no.
Depending on if you have...
Down these freaking battleships.
What was that?
Alrighty, now I got some wreckage to pick up.
What are you going to say, Fate?
I was also saying, depending on if he has all of his high slots filled, because I believe the Venture has an open one that you can't fill with a mining laser. He could just throw in the thing on
No,
there.
I got a salvager in that. Like right now, I'm just gonna salvage what I can. Like there's a bunch of stuff, not just those I killed. So I like to, carry it around and use it when I get the opportunity.
Fair. Yeah, I know which module is the drone augmentator, or augmentation module, which gives you more range on your drone operational range.
What's it called again? Drone augmentation?
Yep.
Okay, so here's one thing I've been experiencing. I don't know if it's like just a glitch or something, but like, okay, so my Venture can target multiple targets, however many it is, I don't know. But I'm mining, so I got an asteroid target and I'm mining it. Currently, I locked on this wreck and I'm gonna shoot my salvager at it, but it's like the asteroid's too far away. Or like, say, like I'm gonna like target another asteroid and, whatever. But it acts like, hey, you got that other target that's locked. Why don't you shoot there where you're supposed to? That's what you do. It's a salvager, it's supposed to salvage. So I don't even know why it's trying to hit the asteroid.
Sometimes.
What's the deal with that?
So sometimes if you're, like, when you look at your targeted items, right, you'll have like a spinning arrow thing around it. That's what you're focused on. So if you're focused on a asteroid, so it's got your little spinny thing around it, then...
Yeah, I see what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Even though I'm locked on the other target, it needs to be that little spinny around thing on it?
Yes, yeah.
Okay, thank you.
That's all right.
That helps a lot. I know it seems really simple, but it, like, yeah.
Yeah, but simple is one thing, but like a lot of the time, a lot of things don't get shown or told, which is where, like, not being funny, people like myself and Darth, we come into play because we've got the experience and we can tell you how, what things are on the screen, why they're there, and all the all the rest of it. So. Darth, just so you know, this mission's going to have to be our last one. No, we'll have to wait on my one. Also, coming up to almost half an hour before we got to be at Jita, alright? Just so you guys are aware. So, by the time me and Darth get this mission done, we'll be heading there. And also for those that are watching that may want to join in with the open fleet with me and OK Kemsey, if you want to head to Jita, we will have 3 ships ready for doing gas huffing. We will also be using Kemsey's Discord, so either you'll have to wait till he jumps online and he's live and then grab his Discord from him, or I can try and somehow find a link, which
Alright, on the way.
I'm sort of trying to work out how to do now. Come on. Now I'm gonna create contract. There you go. Contracted you a venture that's fully fit.